Good evening, people. How's it going? I hope you can hear me nice and clear. Following on from last night, I thought I would start doing a couple of honourable mentions for the old Sega Genesis stroke Sega Megadrive. Uh, the old video kind of didn't display a few games that I really wanted to highlight, even though they didn't quite make my top list because I only wanted the top games from each series and whatnot. There are still some really good games I wanted to cover, so I'm going to go back, revisit them, re-edit them, re-edit the videos, and make sure that these games aren't missed out. So I thought I would start tonight with Streets of Rage 2. You can't get better than Streets of Rage 2 to begin with, surely. So let's get going, shall we? Let's switch over. We shall switch over now. I'm just going to get to the game screen. Okay, there we are. Perfect. Right. Okay, so now all I need to do is make sure the sound is coming through the game, which it should be. All the game levels should be fine. You should be able to hear me and the game. Right, let's rock. Oh, and my controller decides to die. Wonderful. Yeah. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but my controller's seen better days. You look at the wire there, and this controller's 8 years old. It's starting to fray quite badly, but we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed, we should be fine. Should get us through. If not, well, I'll have to play with keyboard, won't I? Let's give it a go. Right. Let's play the Streets of Rage. So I'm recording this footage separately as I go. So not only am I recording the stream, but I'm also recording separately the video footage. So you will see this footage on my video. I'm cutting it and basically editing it as we go live. So let's make sure it's all being recognized on the control pad. Let's get the config running because it disconnected. So I'm going to have to manually select my controller again. Okay, never mind. Easy fix. Right, we should be ready to go. Or maybe not. Maybe my controller needs reconfiguring. Great. Never mind. Good job. It's a quick thing to do. A, B, C. Start button. X, Y, Z. Mode button. Right, sweet. Okay, now we should be ready to play Streets of Rage. Now, do we go in raw? Do we go in with the basic options? Yeah, why not? Which character? It's got to be Axel. I know a lot of people like Max, but I'm an Axel guy. Let's not forget the extra health that's down there. That's an extra life straight off the bat. See if I can get the timing down on these punches. It's been a while. Ooh. Grandapa! Yeah. What a game. It really is beaten only by Streets of Rage 3. The music's never been bettered for the Mega Drive, but the gameplay pacing for Streets of Rage 3 was a little bit better for my personal preferences. A lot of people disagree with me though. A lot of people think Streets of Rage 2 is the premier scrolling beat 'em up, the greatest ever made. And I can understand why. It is a fantastic game. Whoop. Let's go stabby stabby. When you're quite ready. Alright, come on. I want you to look at this knife very carefully. Ah, yes, perfect. And again, ready. Alley up on your head, son. Eat knee or knife, your choice. Either way, you'll get a well-balanced diet. Oh, now we got the pipe. Just like the baseball bat in Double Dragon. When you've got the pipe, it's a whole world of hurt for the bad guys. for me. Get on the plane. Got to get on the right vertical plane with these guys. And then you just unleash on them. They are perfect cannon fodder for this kind of game. Give me back my pipe. Pass the pipe, yo. Roar. Sounds like a pirate or a Yorkshire farmer. Roar. Hey, Nest Master. Yeah, I thought I'd do the old Streets of Rage tonight. I'll probably blast through it in about an hour if I'm lucky. Grandapa! Ah, he's going down. You are into the bar. I love this area. Such a pretty place in the game. Such a realistic environment as well. It looks fantastic. You're absolutely right. There is never a bad time for Streets of Rage. Friday night, it's 1:30 in the morning, and I love it. I got a beer to my right, and I got a control pad in my hands. Perfect. That's all I need. Now here's a good test, see if my timing's down. Or have I lost it? Yeah, I've lost it. Oh no, I haven't. I've got it. There we go. Boom, boom, shake the room. These are what I call send one punches, because that's the term we use in Virtua Fighter. Boom. She's out of there. Come on! Damn. Yeah, I'm not going to get a perfect lock on Barben, no. He's too mean. And he blocks everything. Right, it's time to get that turkey. No! There we go. Grandapa! Yeah, I'm not going to risk the lock. Just get in the right vertical plane and just lay into him. That's the plan. Easier said than done, though. Okay, let's bring him into the center again. Nah. Nah, he's got me. Damn. First life gone. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, well, one life down isn't too bad, I guess. We get it back at the end of the level anyway, so it's all good. Okay. Let's roll through the bay. Honestly, I hate the knife. It's one of the most useless weapons in the game. It's so cumbersome, and it doesn't give you that much range. It's almost beneficial not to grab it. But I'll grab it, for the hell of it, just for the throw, more than anything. Yeah. Here come the bikes. Damn. I always forget about that middle one. Nothing that a pole can't fix out. That was unlucky. That was a bad beat. Okay. That's one of the nuisance areas done. Just a couple more to go. And I don't want to get caught in a loop with that bike or the pole. So I'm going to change level. There we go. Now we make him pay for that lesson. It's amazing what you forget in a game if you've not played it for a while. I used to play this game forever, like all the time. And there's so many areas that I've completely forgotten about. My memory's just blocked them out. I do remember this next bit though. The music's class. I don't know why I picked up that apple when I had full health. Let's beat him with Senbon. Yeah, that's how we do. And your mates. Now don't you flick your wrist at me, boy. Nah, not gonna happen. Boom. Let's get it for the points. And another one bites the dust. Turkey! Oh, Jet! I hate this guy. Worst boss in the entire game for me. It takes... I'll at least lose one life on this douche. And of course Senbon doesn't work with him that well. Not when he's up in the air. You got to get the timing perfect on it. And there's no way with the stream and the lag involved streaming this game am I going to get the timing. So I'm going to have to do the old bob and weave. Ah! I knew it. He's gonna kill me. Come on. A few more like that. There we go. One more for good measure. Come on. Ah! Yes, there we go. Okay, I survived. Only one life lost so far. Not bad going considering I've got about 4 years of ring rust on this game. Probably more than that, to be fair. At least 6, I reckon. You gotta love that parallax scrolling to open up the level. I love the way the background scrolls the opposite direction of the foreground. It's a really, really nice looking feature. And this level in general looks gorgeous. Especially later on when we're inside this crazy building. Again, it's another annoying boss, but it looks the part. Okay, any more? Anyone else want some? No? Okay, I'll leave. Bare Knuckle. Of course, Bare Knuckle was the Japanese game for Streets of Rage. It had a few slight differences. There was a beta version of Bare Knuckle 3 where you could actually ride the motorbikes, which I was really looking forward to. I thought that would be super cool. But it never made it into the final game. There is a Game Genie code that you can use though to unlock it. It's still in the final version of the game. It's just blocked out that entire level. It's really cool. You should check it out. You can Google the code and look for yourself. It's kind of neat. Pirate ship time. This level always gives me a comic book style feel. I think it's the accentuated edges with the black border. It just reminds me of a comic strip somehow. Okay. So far fairly painless on this level. But that's all going to change. Probably get through this section fine, and it's going to be the next section that does me in, because we have the ninja, the Hayabusa character guys. Oh, that was nasty. You see the health that came off on that? Stop flicking your wrist at me. Nothing that an uppercut can't fix. Okay. Here we go. It's that funky music time. An apple a day keeps the assholes away. One up. Oh yeah. Don't know why my kick didn't fire off then, but oh, I'll take it. It doesn't matter. I'm getting through this better than I thought I would be, to be fair. I thought Kusanagi would be the death of me. No, we're out the other side. It's all good. Wakey, wakey. Now go back to sleep. Hey, it's Jack and Electra. Or Beano, as he's now called. And Lisa, is that Luscious Electric? Lisa? I don't know, but between the two of them, they're kind of nasty. So let's get rid of Lisa. She'll take out Jack in the process. I'm just going to pummel him in the corner, then run before he throws his knife at me. Ah, I didn't see I picked up a knife. Oh well. couple more hits should finish him off. There we go. Into the strange and wonderful area. That smoke effect. That's so impressive back in the day. Really was cool. And I forgot that I exploded. That was a dumb move by me, so hit and move this time. Well done me for remembering what I just figured out a second ago. When you see the boss for this level, you can't help but wonder if they got inspiration from Street Fighter 2. It's definitely a Blanca ripoff. In the first Streets of Rage game, they had a Freddy Krueger ripoff as well. Same striped top, but with one knife glove instead of two. Sorry, two knife gloves instead of one, even. Yeah, they definitely have homages to their favourite pop culture in these. Kind of what makes them extra cool, really, if you ask me. You can't help but see the references. It's like with Shinobi. Shinobi on the Genesis had Spider-Man as one of the bosses, and it had the Terminator as well. Really nice. Of course, they had to remove them for legal reasons after a while, but so all the re-releases, including the Mega CD version, I believe, didn't have that reference in it anymore. But still, it was awesome to see. And the monster's neck now looks like a vagina. Look at that. Really weird. Never mind. HR Giga influence all over the shop on this. The way it's designed. It's fantastic. With a hint of Blanca, as I said, from Street Fighter 2. Here he is. Oh, look there. And am I going to die before I get to the turkey? No, I'm not. I made it. Right, cool. Now we stand half a chance. No! You don't throw me, that's my job. Have a grand upper instead. Ah. I'm losing a life on this one, that's for sure. Unless I get super lucky in the next couple of hits. This 7 lives is going to be reduced quite dramatically. Okay, that was really lucky. That works in my favour. But that didn't. There it goes. I'm still on for a 1 credit clear though. This could very well be a 1 credit clear game. Especially if I get an extra life here. That'll be really good if I can get it. Nah, not quite. Okay. Still, 6 lives into stage 4. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Especially, as I say, with an element of ring rust. I think that's as best as could be hoped for on a live stream. Yeah! Now there goes my pipe. And again, you've just got to sit and admire the background artwork on this game. Even something as simple as trees, a fence, and a parallax scrolling background looks the business on Sega's games. It really does. The layers of depth and the detail in the background art is fantastic for the time. It's like boo! Do baseball. Okay, a pipe I can reach. Good. There, you can have it back. There. Don't you want it now? Oh. I forgot about Koshu. Okay, one more hit. There we go. No, one more. That'll do. Okay. Into the baseball arena. And it looks like we could very well be losing a life here, which is not good. Those slides are punishing me quite brutally. Yeah. Not good, but it could be worse. Stop it with the slides. That's enough about the slides. Come on. Hey! That was a cheeky little jab. You son of a bitch. I'll have your bag of money. And another one. Thank you. I shall take it to my secret underground lair. Ooh. Sugar Q and Metal M, huh? Ooh. Okay. Man, that reach. This is going to be quite awkward unless I can organise them so that they're both on the same side. That should do it. Hope that there's an apple, which there is. Great. Grand apart. And a throwback. Much like her stockings. Get off me. And it's the big guys. Big men. You can't throw these guys. They're really cleverly programmed. If you try and throw one, you fall over and hurt yourself. They're too heavy to throw. Come and get me. Come and get me. Come and get me. I said, come get me. Come get me. When you're ready. What's this? An underground layer? A bit cliche, but who cares when it's such an awesome level? Ah! Biatko. Sembomb punches work perfectly. Grandpa. Okay, I always tend to try and get rid of the riffraff so that I can focus on the big guys, but when there's so many of them, you just gotta swing at whoever's closest. So how's the video quality tonight, guys? And the voice quality, is it all at a good balance level? Can you hear the game and me clearly? Hopefully you won't be able to hear too many clicks of my controller, even though the controller is kind of close to the mic. Fingers crossed everything is balanced and showing as it should. I hope that's the case. Game is a little soft, but everything else sounds and looks great. Okay. Yeah, I had to change my bandwidth settings over yesterday because people were saying that it was a little get a little jerky, so I turn the bandwidth right down. The game's running at the equivalent of 720p instead of 4K. But I'll tweak that as we go forward. I'll make sure that there's good quality. And the actual recording of the video is in 4K equivalent quality, so when you see the footage in my honourable mentions video, should be crisp and clear as anything, really. Okay, Ultimate Warrior. All that you need to do is shake the ropes. This is the Ultimate Warrior. And this is my grandapa. Up his spandex. I'm going to lose more lives at this point. He's invincible when he shakes me off. Banjo-Kazooie gets a bad rap, the nuts and bolts. While it's nowhere near as good as the rest of the games in the series, it's okay. And there's nothing wrong with being a grouchy old man. I'm pretty much a grouchy old man all the time. I have to be nice and polite for my job, so yeah, when I'm not on my job I tend to be a little bit meaner. You gotta vent, right? Everybody needs their outlet. My outlet is beating the crap out of virtual guys online or offline. I'm in the pickup loop. I hate that shit. Now, is it me, or do the Donovan characters in this game now look like the new Joker in the Suicide Squad movie? Cannot unsee what has been seen. Yeah, shmups as well. I'm a big fan of the shmups, SNES Master. Especially the cave-style bullet hells. Oh, all day long. I own them all, pretty much. There's very few cave shmups that I don't own. I imported a Japanese 360 just so that I could get cave games, basically. I know a few are region free, but I wanted all of them. So I bought that big, the big set. It was about £200, which would equate to about $400, I'd imagine, at this point. Best money I ever spent. Fantastic games. They're so difficult. They're so intricate. They're so wonderful as well. I could do videos just dedicated to those games. And I might do one day. My favourite cave games. But it'll be kind of covered in the 360 lists when I do those eventually. Unfortunately, my 360 is in storage. Because we moved house a few months ago. And most of my games and consoles are kind of packed away. So I have very limited access to my collection at the moment, which is why you haven't seen videos on things like the Sega Saturn, for example. I actually own a full European set of games for the Sega Saturn, and almost a complete set of USA games, but they're all stashed in boxes in another location, so they're not exactly easy access, and I really miss them. My 360, I have over 1,000 games for it, and they're all in storage. I have an Xbox One where I can play a few of my arcade games on backward compatibility, but even still my collection is only maybe... Well, I have about 30 Xbox One games, and then with the downloadable Xbox 360 games that must be boosted up to 200 or 300, but there are so many games that I sorely miss and I want to play again, and I want to record footage for. There are so many classic games for last generation. It's phenomenal. 360 is my favourite console ever. I mean, where else can you get games as diverse as playing this game? Smash TV, all the way up to Halo and Gears of War 3 and all the top classic games. And PS3 just never got there for me. It had some good titles, but it didn't have a patch on the 360. Although, Last of Us was phenomenal. In fact, I'm thinking about buying it again for PS4, but I don't really want to justify the price of buying a game I already own for the 60 frames a second update. Will you stop grenading, you son of a bitch? Okay. We don't want to go too far into the screen. I don't want to fight 3 of these guys at once. I'm going to have no choice now. Okay, well that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Alright, maybe I can handle 3 of these guys at once. Let's get these grenades out of the way. I thought I could get around the explosion. I was wrong. Come here, big boy balloon. And this guy always reminds me of Bull Bull from Punch-Out. I think his name was Bull Bull. Something like that, anyway. And he also has very similar animation to the kangaroo in Streets of Rage 3 as well. So in a weird way, he reminds me of Roo. Ow. I'm going to lose another life, aren't I? Okay. Yeah, this is not exactly a showcase. But we'll get it done. Whether we get it done in one continue or not, I'm not entirely sure at this point. 4 lives is cutting it a bit fine, and it's going to drop to 3, I can see. Yeah. Crap. Alright. You can call me Ness or Josh. I know it's a mouthful, but appreciate the effort. 360 is quite an impressive library. Ever think about collection vids? I don't think I've ever seen 1,000 360 games at once. Yeah, as I say, they're all in plastic boxes in storage at the moment, so when I get them out of storage, yeah, I'll be doing a video all about the games. The 360, as I said, is my favourite console of all time. It's the most diverse library I've ever seen in a video game console. Everything from classics all the way up to games you wouldn't even think possible on aging hardware, like GTA 5. It's just got a stunning library. Something really for everyone. And of course, it introduced things that are now standard, like cross-platform, cross-party chat, cross-game chat, background music, achievements, downloadable content. It all really started with the 360. It's a very important game. It's a machine for history of video gaming in general, and the way it's shaped the future. Xbox Live was phenomenal. I know they had it on the original Xbox as well to a degree, but nowhere near as advanced as the 360 was. PS4 is only catching up to what 360 was like now for online. Yeah, it truly was generations ahead. And I also love the fact that the whole experience could change with a simple update. You know, the original dashboard changed 3 times, I think it did. to completely unique experiences, and it just grew and improved as time went on. It's just a fantastic machine. And you know that red ring stuff? I was one of the lucky ones. I've never had a red ring. I bought my 360 on day of launch. Still rocking. I only upgraded it for slim, basically, because I wanted a bigger hard drive. But yeah, it's still working. I've still got it. Now, in contrast, I've had 5 PS2s because the lens kept dying on me. Only one PS3 though. PS3 was pretty solidly built. And you can play this game online with other people on 360. So who could sniff then, turn their nose up at that? And Golden Axe. Golden Axe was great. Lots of fun. This is going disastrously now. We had such a great start. Now it's just, yeah. But listen to the music. The quality of that tune. In between the screams, of course. Yeah, see, I'm not a big RPG guy. I've played a couple. There's a couple that I really like. But a lot of the time I find JRPGs in particular, there's a lot of filler. I prefer Western RPGs, Fallout, Skyrim, Oblivion, that kind of thing. Turn-based RPGs with random battle encounters just feels a bit archaic to me. But then again, PS3 had that 3D dot game Heroes, and that was incredible. I loved that. No! This is not going to be a one credit clear, I'm telling you that for free. I mistime a frame lock. Senbon. There we go. That's better. Chicken. It's Blanca and Jet. Great. You know, I actually forgot that you fought these two guys together. This is where I'm going to lose all my lives. I hate Jet. And with Blanca, or Souther, or whatever he's called here, protecting him, yeah. Yeah, it's a license to lose lives. Yeah. This is going to be painful. Oh well, let's try it with a different character, and let's carry on. Be a shame not to. Let's bring out Max. Which is also my son's name, by the way. Oh, one of my son's names. My other son's name's Theo. And there goes a life already. Two lives. Now let's slide around like a madman. Ah, such a lethal combination, these two. There goes one. Now it should be a little bit more manageable. That uppercut, it's almost as bad as Axel's. The invincibility frames on it are astounding. Yeah. And you can't break out with a special as well when he grabs you. Unlike most enemies in the game. So you guaranteed damage the moment he hits you. There goes a credit just like that. Let's bust out skate. Maybe speed is what we need. Yeah, cannonball. Okay, so we're a credit down. That level went disastrously. Give me an extra life at least. Yeah, thank you. 2. Oh, you're very kind. Sweet. Okay. Into the factory. Of course, now with skate, Senbon punches don't work. And his damage is very low. His damage output. So you have to hit them a lot more. Which means you have to dodge a lot more, because these heavy guys, you can't just frame lock them. The frame lock just doesn't seem to work with skate. Unless I've got the timing totally off. Okay. Whoa. You're getting the hell out of there. The pipe will help us out greatly if I can hold on to it. Which I'm not going to. Every time I'm going to pick that up, I'm going to get bullied. Yeah, I'm just getting hammered. There goes the pipe. Well, I don't think this level or the last level is going to be featured in the footage, because I'm doing terribly. Got to cut out the bits where you're playing like crap, right? The first 4 levels, yeah, not bad. This level and the last level, nah. Give me that one up. Yeah. No. Just when the turkey comes on screen. What did he say then? Nuga Agabusi? What the hell is that? Oh well, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna kick his ass anyway. Nigo Gangabusi. No! Get off me. Nigo Agabusi. Okay. Alright, so we lost a life, but we gained one, so it's no harm, no foul. Come on, need that turkey. I love that move. It's completely useless, really. It doesn't do hardly any damage. Oh no, we got another jet. How come I forgot about how many jets there were in this game? Again, it's amazing what the memory blocks out. Son of a bitch. Ah. There goes the life. It's going to take me all day to knock this guy out. These low powers in my kicks. Yay! He's dead. At last, we can move up. Now we've just got all the other games, enemies that really are annoying all at once, just to piss about with you. Yeah, and they are a bit heavy on the old child abuse on this game. I guess that's why Skate was a lot older in the third one. He was a young adult more than a kid. And in the third game, Adam's a bit of an ass. He knows his kid brother's out on the streets trying to protect the whole city. And he says he's too busy. There are fucking bombs out on the street. Come on. Help your little bro, man. You're not too busy to have a selfie at the end of the game. Get off your ass and kick some ass. Okay. Kickboxer territory. It's the old let's meet every boss you've already beaten in the game trope. It's a good way to falsely extend your game, but as it's Streets of Rage, we'll let it slide because the game is just excellent. So it has its flaws, but it's still really enjoyable. I still think Streets of Rage 3 is the better game though, even if this one has the best soundtrack by a country mile. Bye-bye, Skate. You're gonna die. Yeah, there's another life gone. At this point, I'm quite worried if we're even going to make it to the end. It's gone very badly this last level or two. No, I wouldn't be surprised how awesome this soundtrack is. It's phenomenal. Yeah, I've got a FLAC copy from CD, and it's just so rich. Okay. Nice. So I didn't quite make it to the end. It's a bit of a shame, but that's enough footage for the game anyway to do the video on. I would have liked to have made it to the end, but it just wasn't to be. It was not to be. So let's do the first game, because that's another honourable mention. Or shall we mix it up with a bit of Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition? Yeah, let's do a bit of Street Fighter 2 SCE. That's nice and quick to get footage from, so... we can bust this out first. Yep. Now, can you spot the difference between this and the arcade version already? Yeah, they didn't quite like the idea of a white guy punching a black guy, so they changed it. Later. Let's just get my punches and kicks laid out. Sweet. Shall we go for 10 speed hyper for a bit of footage? I think it would be rude not to. Let's get Rio. Big weekend match. So fast, I don't know what's going on. It'd be so funny if a game like Street Fighter V had this kind of turbo mode, wouldn't it? That'd be awesome. Just have it in player battle mode only. Just balls to the wall speed. Ah, I don't know who's winning. Oh, I'm winning. Great, cool. You'll win. Look at the guy in the background there just jacking off. China. Yeah. Almost a perfect. Yeah. So fast, don't know what's going on. Yeah, my reaction time's definitely going as I'm getting older. Man. Chun. Ah. Too quick for me. You are the strongest woman in the world. And then we'll have a normal match. Normal speed. So we'll do a champion mode one. And it will feel positively archaic in comparison. Especially against Arsene. Oh, my headset's just decided to switch off. That's not cool. Bye-bye. Perfect. Oh no, the throw! The jump uppercut was invincible in Champion Edition. Basically, you couldn't stop it going up. It could only hit me on the way down. It's amazing how each version of Street Fighter just had these incremental changes. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they had these incremental changes, but it's amazing what a difference they made in the final versions. It really was. Like even the speed of the Tiger Knee, the dizzy, the guard breaks, super moves, the strength between Ryu and Ken. You know, Ryu and Ken were pretty much mirrors of each other in the original Street Fighter 2, but as time grew on, Ken became faster and Ryu became more powerful. Ken would allow you to juggle more hits, Ryu would be more of a one-hit knockdown specialty. Yeah, all these little changes were incredible. Have a punch in the nuts. Oh, I misjudged it. Ryu didn't misjudge his though. Oh, what a combo there. And yes, that was a combo. It's something that you couldn't avoid. Now watch the Hadouken spam unless I hit him in the face with a tiger. You notice how his whole shoulders move, but his head doesn't? He just opens his mouth like... Let's get Blanca. Is it Blanca? No, it's Honda. Go get out of the dizzy. That dizzy lasted forever. And that 100-hand slap comes out of nowhere and just pastes you to the wall. Yeah, have a punch in the nuts. Throw up. There we go. Nice red underpants, Honda. Cool. Either that or your junk's got a suntan. Yeah. Nice and sleazy does it. Am I beating the crap out of the car yet? Yes, yes, here I am. Just gotta get the timing of those kicks down. The moment that foot touches the floor, I'm firing it off again. If you miss it, you gotta wait a second before you can fire it off again. And I'm not going to do it. Oh, maybe. Just made it. Ooh. By the skin of my teeth. Those bright, white line of teeth. Now it's the blanks. I remember in the arcade, I always used to fear going against this guy. And then you realise he's pretty much a one-trick pony. And the more you play, the more you can deal. And of course, now I've said that on stream, he's going to wipe the floor with me. Or maybe not. Ah. No! There we go. If at first you don't succeed, punch towards the gonads. Guile, and his soundtrack can go with everything. And so does that girl in blonde in the back. Look at all the Coke cans on the floor. They should tidy up after themselves. They should know better. Too many jumps. Yeah, there we go. Mixing up the speed of the tigers did the job. It's a little cheap, but hey, I'm playing Sagat. What you gonna do? It's pretty much tiger, uppercut, tiger, 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 uppercut. With the occasional jab and kick for length, and reach and poke for good measure. Oh yeah, the computer cheats in this game as well. It literally doesn't factor in the 2 seconds that you have to charge the tiger, or the sonic boom, should I say. It can fire off as many special moves as it wants at any given time. There's no charging whatsoever required. They did fix that in later games, but in Street Fighter 2, it's cheap as all hell. Yeah, the computer really does cheat. Which is why it's so hard to beat on the highest difficulty setting, because Bison was an ass. Come get me, bro. He's just waiting for me to do the flash kick. Alright, we'll chip him away. I don't like doing this too much. It's not that exciting, but I want to get to the next one. It's kind of cheap. USA. Good old Ken. Who looks like Dan from the Game Grumps. That's just a whole world of hurt. There used to be a rumour that the guy in the hat in the background on the right hand side was Q, and they just imported him there in the game. Just have a bit of mystique about him before they announced him for Street Fighter 3, but I'm not so sure about that. I think it's Coinky Dinky. Come on. Can't get close to him in this one. Ah. And it's all over. Good job, that's enough footage for that game anyway. So, we'll let the timer just tick away. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Let's put the jug in there. Oh yeah. That was kind of crap. Sorry. Let's get the next game running. I don't really want to do Streets of Rage 1 at this point, because it takes quite a while and it is 2:30 AM here in England. So, in good old Blighty. So we'll do something I can do quickly. Maybe I can do this real quickly. Mortal Kombat 3. Now, I want to record this for a reason. A lot of people think it's the best kind of version of Mortal Kombat, but it's not. It's not. And I'll show you why, if I can. It's been a while. May take me a couple of attempts. I won't make you laugh, I promise. I'm not funny. I won't make you laugh. Yeah, this is why Mortal Kombat 3 did not feature on my top 50 list. Ready? Let's do it again. Are you spotting the pattern here? Yeah. The game was broken. And for a fighting game, if you can break one character, it's bad. But this game has broken several characters. Now, I would argue that if every character's broken, you're on a level pegging. But Smoke and Cabal seem to be the only ones that are totally balked. Jade can be as well. Oh, cheeky. Saying Smoke and Cabal are the only ones. Yeah. So I think that's all I need to do to prove my point on this. Yeah, you just gotta run through. Pop, brutality. Yeah. Okay, well, while we're on a Mortal Kombat kick, let's do MK2. Because that is a genuinely good game. It's not broken. It just plays really well, but the 32X version is better, so I put it on the 32X list. Where's my Megadrive version? Here it is. Okay. Right. Let's have a quick couple of rounds on MK2. Even the sound quality on this is pretty cool. So they gotta go! Let's go Raiden for a change. Or Raiden, as it is in this game. Fight! I want to come here, but I want to teleport over. It's been a while. Outstanding. Okay. I've got to get used to the timing in the Megadrive version. Toasty! I can't remember any of the moves. That was lame. Oh man, I didn't want to teleport into that. Okay, it's time for a change of character for me. I can't play Raiden. I need to play good old Subby. Subby has always been my character in the Mortal Kombat games. Others I just get by with. But Sub-Zero I can actually produce combos with. Bleh. Fatality. And let's have a bit of freezing cold action. Benny bing. This should be more my speed. I keep forgetting to press start to block. I keep wanting to press the mid button. Oh, nasty. Yeah. Fight. It's not 4-4 down 4 block. Can't remember what the fatalities were. Okay, now I'm showing a bit of demonstration of combo. It's finally coming together. Better late than never, I guess. I am so rusty. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Can't remember the fatalities. But still, I think that's enough footage. Let's go against Jax. And that'll be enough footage for this game. Oh look, there's Jade in the background. Ah. I called BS on that. Uppercutting through an uppercut that was about to go through his face. Yeah, it's a bit unfair. Dodge that one, asshole. Can I hit somebody with one ice ball, please? Just one. Come on. Anytime soon would be great. You know, I was talking about Street Fighter being cheap. This is even cheaper. I mean, look at this. Every single projectile, every single one, is blocked somehow, miraculously. It either goes through the opponent and the opponent blocks it and counters, or they duck it. It's hard. It's very, very cheap. But it's still a fun game. See, look at that. That's just plain cheat. That's computer cheating. No. Have you seen me land one of those things? Throwing me through a sweep. Okay, well I think that's enough Mortal Kombat 2 for recording. Should we do Mortal Kombat 1 at the same time? A lot of people really like it. Personally, I think it was a great gimmick sold around an average game, but people like it. Don't forget, Abacab. You ready? A, B, A, C, A, B, B. And don't forget the other one. Down, up, left, left. A, right, down. Down, up, left, left, A, right, down. Yeah, so here you can have a few little features. You can pick your fighter. You can pick your area. Fan base 1, 2, 3, or 4. Those are the levels that you do. The chop chop mini game. And you've got all these different flags like invincibility. Got the map. Let's turn all the flags on for the hell of it. Except for flag 1. Otherwise, we're never going to be able to beat the enemy. So here we are. This was revolutionary back in the day. The graphics were like nothing you'd ever seen before. Now it looks kind of gash. But the graphics is what really sold the game. No, it appears it's ignored my flag request. And these were considered, as I say, excellent graphics for the time. Really mind-blowing. Words can't emphasize how cool this was to look at. And the mixture of the digitized graphics and the fatalities just blew our minds. I mean, that was shocking. Ugh. The sprite looked like it's dripping blood and the spine was dangling off a ripped head. That was just incredible. We've not seen anything like it. Now it's old hat. Hey. Oh. Off with your head. Pop goes the weasel. Yeah, that's enough Mortal Kombat. As I say, a lot of people think it's a wonderful game. I would disagree. I think it's a great gimmick around an average game. But you know what, guys? I am going to call it there because it is nearly 3 AM. I'm trying to fight the yawns. So, yeah, I'm gonna end my quest for honourable mentions right there. Might be able to do this tomorrow. I might be able to do another video. I might be able to do another live stream. So if you like this kind of thing and you want to see me run through a couple of great games over the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive and the Sega CD and 32X over the coming days, then please subscribe to my channel. I do these by surprise a lot of the time. I don't really plan them in advance because I don't know what my schedule's like. So if you really want to find out when I'm streaming next time, hit that subscribe button. I really want to hit 4,000 subs. We jumped from 3,000 to 3,500 in next to no time, and it was incredible. My view count now is nearly at 800,000, which is astonishing. Um, and I just want to keep going further with this. I want to make these live streams more regular. I want to produce regular content for you guys. So please subscribe. I can only do it with your support. And yeah, this footage that I've been recording tonight will be in a video for honourable mentions. So you might see this footage at some point in the future and say, yeah, I was there when Juggy did that. So it might be fun. And I thought you might like a look in and see how I created the videos. So yeah, we'll have a chat about the games. I've got a separate stream for the footage and it's being recorded all separately. So when I do show the video, oh, excuse me, I'm really tired. But yeah, when I do create the video, you will just have the pure game footage with the sound. You won't have me talking over it. You won't have this chat or anything like that. It's all going to be crisp and clean. So yeah, I hope you had a really good time. I had a really good time playing Streets of Rage and the other games with you guys. And until next time, take care. Bye for now.